friends, welcome to this session. In this session, we are going to see clocks topic part 3. Previously on part 1 we have seen mirror image topic, on part 2 we have seen water image topic, and now we are seeing part 3 of the clocks section. Okay, so this section is very much important for you when you are attending any interviews or placement test or any competitive exams all over the world. Okay, so this is the third part 3 video, so listen carefully. This is like a very interesting topic. So this is the part 3 video on clocks. So they will be asking questions like this in interviews or any placement test or any competitive exam, like how many times a day do the minute hand and hour hand will coincide or overlap each other or exactly opposite to each other, or right angle or 90-degree each other apart, 30 degrees apart, 60-degree apart, like that they will be asking on clocks. So I am giving you super simple tricks to remember. So if you remember this, the problem answering clocks questions is very easy. Okay, so let's start our video. So that let's directly jumping into questions. Let's see some few topics that is very important for you. Okay, so I'm telling the concept first, then we'll be seeing the some questions. Okay, so if you listen this concept, this is more than enough, no need to see any questions. These are the questions. So try to understand the concept first, then you will be understanding everything very fine. Okay, so as I said, this is the clocks topic. In this clocks topic they will be asking in this clocks topic we usually having minute hand and hour hand. Okay, so questions also will be coming from these two topics. Okay, that means like how many times that minute hand and hour hand coincide each other, how many times did minute hand and hour hand exactly opposite to each other, how many times did minute hand and hour hand 90 degrees to form a 90 degrees or 60 degrees, 30 degrees each other. Like this the questions will be there in your examination. Okay, so let's see carefully. So the condition first one is, like as I said earlier, there are three cases. If you remember these three cases, it is more than enough to answer. Okay, anything. So there will be a first condition is coincide condition. Okay, so coincide condition. The next one is like opposite. The next one is like 90 degree, forming a 90 degree like that. So 90 degree in the sense right angle. Okay, so these are the three cases we usually having. If you learn like in clocks there is a minute hand and hour hand. So in this, when two minute hands and hour hand coincide, what will happen, how many times they will coincide, how many times they will be in opposite position, how many times they form rectangle, right angle or 90 degrees criteria. Okay, so let's see one by one. Okay, so let's understand the concept first, then you will be able to answer the questions very easily. Okay, so the first topic is, like as I said earlier, coincide condition. Okay, coincide condition. So they will be asking also like together. So this terminology will be getting in your examination, coincide or together, or it will meet. Okay, or forming 0 degrees, like that. So what will be, they will be asking like exact question, how many times did minute hand and her hand coincide or to get together or meet in 12 hours, they will be asking like this, or in 24 hours. Okay, so every 1 hour they will meet one time. Okay, so for example, this is a certain clock, so minute hand and hour hand coincides exactly at this time. So every hour they will coincide one time, but between 11 between so 11 so 11 exactly here and 1 exactly here and 12 exactly here. Okay, 11 12 1. So between 11 and 1 they will coincide only once. Okay, so between these places 11 12 and 1, they will coincide only once. Okay, so that means in 12 hours they will be meeting in 11 times. So the answer is going to be 11 times. Exactly this kind of question will be coming in your examination. Okay, so they will asking like in how many times did minute hand and hour hand will meet or coincide in 12 hours, that means 11 times. In 12 hours they will meet 11 times, means in 24 hours how many times they will meet? 22 times. Okay, 22 times. So this is the first condition. So first condition is coincide or together or meet 0 degrees. If they mention like this, in 12 hours they will meet 11 times, and in 24 hours they will meet 22 times. I also given clear explanation to you. In every hour they will be meeting in one time, but between 11 and 1 they will be meeting only once. That's why in 12 hours they are meeting only 11 times, and in 24 hours they will be meeting in 22 times. So this is the first condition. Okay, so make a note of it. So the next condition is going to be, second condition is going to be opposite. How many times they will form opposite, like they will be in opposite direction, minute and hour hand, or they will be 180-degree apart, or they will be asking like this also, like straight, straight but not together, like this they will be asking exactly. Okay, straight but not together. Okay, so they will be asking like how many times did minute hand and our hand opposite to each other, or 180-degree apart, or straight but not together. They will be asking like this exactly. In 12 hours, how many times? In 24 hours how many times? They will be asking like this. Okay, so as I said earlier, so there is a clear explanation for this also. So when the minute hand at 12 and our hand at 5, for example, I'm drawing diagrammatically for your convenience. So for example, this is a clock. Okay, for example, this is a 12 and 5 means like this. Okay, so what I'm saying, when the minute hand at 12, and her hand at 5, both hands start moving like this. Okay, like this, 5 to 6, like that they will be moving. At 6 o'clock they will only meet exactly one time only. So so at 6 o'clock they will be meeting only. So this is a 6 and this is a 7. Okay, so between these time space they will be meeting only once. So here also the answer is going to be 11. So do remember this. So how many times they will be meeting in 12 hours, means they will be meeting 11 times, and in 24 hours they will be meeting 22 times. So the first and second case are going to be same if you compare both the things. So in coincide case also, in 12 hours they will be meeting in 11 times, and in opposite case also they will be meeting in 11 times. Okay, if 12 in 12 hours 11 times, means in 24 hours they will be meeting in 22 times. So in coincide case, in an opposite case, or remember all this terminology. So every time if they mention like this, in 12 hours they will meet 11 times, in like in 24 hours they will meeting 24 times, 22 times. Okay, so the third case is going to be quite different rather than this. So the third case. Okay, that is going to be 90 degrees or right angle. This is the terminology they will be using exactly 90 degrees or right angle, or 15 minutes distance apart. 15 minute distance apart. So 15 minutes in the sense the minute hand and our hand separate by each other 15-minute distance apart. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so in 12 hours how many times they will meet? In 24 hours how many times they will meet? This is the thing actually. Okay, so if you observe carefully your own clock in your home, in every hour they will meet, in every hour they will, in every hour they will meet a right angle, in the sense like this. In every hour they will in every hour they will form a right angle two times. One is before 6, one is before 6, and one is after 6. So how many times, for every hour how many times right angle minute and forming is like, every hour they will be forming two times. One is before 6 and one is after 6. So definitely 12 hours means we will be going to get 24 times, but Previously there is a condition actually. So that condition is nothing but like so between 2 to 4 and 8 to 10, they will only meet only one time. They will form a right angle only one time. Okay, so between, so like this. So there is a 2 right here, 2 3, okay, 4 like this. And similarly here also we will be having here 7 8 9 10. So between 2 to 4 and 8 to 10 they will form right angle only once. So calculate this. So here 1 and 2, so 2 are less. Okay, 24 minus 2, that means in 12 hours they will be forming right angle in 22 times. Okay, so exactly in 12 hours they will be forming right angle 22 times. So in 12 hours they will be forming 22 times means in 24 hours they will be forming right angle 44 times. Okay, 44 44 times. So this is the solution. So I discussed with you three cases. There is a minute hand and hour hand, minute hand and hour hand. They will be coinciding or together or meet in 12 hours 11 times, 24 times, 24 hours 22 times. Exactly opposite to each other or 180-degree apart like that in 12 hours 11 times, 24 hours 22 times, and exactly meeting a right angle. So right angle in the sense 15 minutes apart or 90 degrees exactly. So I said you they will be forming a right angle in every hour before 6 and after 6, but 2 to 4 and 8 to 10 they will be forming only once right angle. You can also observe your own clock to get a clarity and all. Okay, so in 12 hours they will be forming right angle 22 times, in 24 hours they will be forming a 44 times. So this is it. So this is the basic concept everyone required before attempting this clocks coincide or opposite or like right angle like that questions. Okay, so this also like very straightforward questions you will be getting in your examination. So I hope you understood this lecture. So this is the part 3 video as I said earlier, and we'll be discussing the remaining questions like how will be they forming. So I'll be telling you few questions, so see carefully. Okay.